whether saying you want to ride or not. Scary. That was my very first day of streaming, as funny as that is. April 10th, 2018. It's especially because Kyoto's only 30 kilometers away. Maybe. You go Thailand or other Asian country after Japan. I'm not sure where I'm going after Japan. I'll let you know when I know. Yeah. It's funny, I had, like 13 months of hitchhiking when I started streaming in Japan. And in a couple weeks, I, like... some of the clips here have just had so many views. My top rated one was the exclamation point murderer back from Oklahoma last summer. And that one's been untouched for like almost a year. And then just a few days or a few weeks here in Japan, and I've got 3 that have like, one was like 170,000, one was like 260 or 70,000, the other was like 280,000. It's crazy. Japan's been fun. Should have a fluorescent trip for hitchhiking. It depends how fluorescent you mean. Like, if it looks like a high-vis shirt, then you look like a road crew if you're working. I decide which country you're going to pretty arbitrarily. It's just wherever I feel like going next. Well, apparently it's less of a big deal than a girl hitchhiking. Sucks. I'm surprised. I think in Oklahoma I saw fireflies for the first time in my life. So you know what? Oklahoma's pretty cool in my books. Yes, I got picked up by a guy that did 38 years in prison for shooting their nephew. But they had fireflies, so that's cool. I don't like where the sun is. Look for where to go. I'm sure at some point we'll do like a Twitch Plays Hitchhiker, and we'll just see what happens. But what I really think is going to happen is I'm going to hitchhike back and forth between like 2 towns all day. Program Polar Bear. Hey, how's it going? Only split in Japan? No, we had like an hour and a half wait, I think, in a really rural areas. Really plush. Crap, God. Dang it. I did catch cars earlier than that. Streaming in front of a bunch of people gives you a certain amount of extra safety when hitching? Probably. That wasn't a factor in why I started doing it, because I did it for 4 years before I started streaming it, and I just like hitchhiking. It was only once I started doing it and streaming it, where people said that, you know, it's probably a lot safer now that you're streaming it. Fair enough, yeah. If someone had some bad intentions and I'm like, hey, can I film? They'd probably say no. travel around and live in a van. Could I imagine? Oh God. The turning local. I'd miss the social aspect of hitchhiking. Like, I love like the people I get the opportunity to meet while hitchhiking. And in a van, I know my personality. I know at the end of the day I wouldn't want to be like social, and I would have been driving myself. And anyway, I wouldn't meet the people like I do while hitchhiking if I was doing like van living. Rank 7-Eleven, Lawson's Family Mart. How do I rank them? Like, they're very similar to me. Staying local. I think Family Mart has the best standard chicken, Family Chicky, but I like Lawson's spicy chicken more. I think it's got a better spicy flavor to it. But as far as like actually just the other convenience store stuff, they're pretty much equal to me. That's full. See you down the road, Hitch. Night, everyone. Copper Tech, what's my step counter at before you go? See if you can get within 1,000. I get better equipment powered. I got 8 mobile batteries. Keeps going for 5 days. $4,300. I think that's gonna be too small, too short. $58.74. Where's your sign say? You're saying you can't read this? Everyone can read this. Now it says Kyoto. Damn, that's how I'm going to sleep. Tired. You've been, you're just killing it. Although, you still went that far. But we can sleep, Copper Tech. Still living life. I see. Keep up the good work at Hitch. Yeah, I am currently living life. You'll have to be alive and living. It's nice. What's that? It's the hitchhiking symbol. Pretty much universal. The thumb. Close to. Not everywhere though. Everywhere I've been so far, 31 countries hitchhiking, the thumb has been recognized. When I was hitchhiking in Russia, the locals that did it kind of did more of a, I don't know, like this kind of thing. But they still recognized this, and I was playing my tourist card, so I just thumbed and they understood. Hitching in Russia had to be an experience. The hitchhiking was easy, the people were friendly, the language barrier was difficult. But like, man, the hitchhiking's fast. I did, it took me about 3 weeks. I did the Latvian-Russian border to Vladivostok. 3 days in Moscow, every other day was a travel day. So your eyes healing up faster after the meal you had. Well, I'm not in a good spot for you to be able to check out my eye based on the lighting, but I'm sure at some point today you'll be able to see my eye and see the current progress, whether it's getting better or worse or staying the same. I assume whatever I show you later today will have 3 different answers. Some people will say it's worse, some people will say it's better, and some people will say it looks the same, no matter how it looks. The other bad thing about if I went to the other side there, like much more traffic, but I would be facing this way. And it's really hard for me to get the sun on the sign if I'm facing this way for traffic coming this way because the sun's at my back at that point. At least this time it's on the side, so I can kind of catch the sun. Longest I waited for a ride is 8.5 hours off stream, 6.5 hours on stream.